Hi friends, it's Audrey. Welcome back to my studio. Today I am going to do a walkthrough of the second half of 2020's 12 by 12 layouts that I did. Usually my 12 by 12 layouts are very mixed media focused. So alright, let's dive in. Alright, so the first one, and I'm probably going to say that I love every single one because I really do. So this is a layout I did for Simple Scrapper. I used some Scrap and Happy Studio because I was supposed to go to Disney in April 2020, but that got canceled. So I had bought like a good scrapper, a bunch of supplies, and wanted to use them. So I decided to scrap some old photos of my first trip to Disney World. Okay, so moving on. I also did this for Simple Scrapper. This is obviously about COVID-19 and the pandemic that started in 2020, and the different masks that I had. And you can see my hair has actually gotten a lot longer. Okay, so this is July, so this is the August collection from Coco Daisy. So I did this for Coco Daisy, and I'm forgetting the name of the collection. But these stamps were designed by Kelly Winnell, who's on the Coco Daisy team, but also has her own stamp shop, and I just loved them. Okay, so moving on. I think this is one I just did for myself. So yeah, this is using the older crepe paper collection. I forget what it's called. But so I did... so this was July, so I was doing some Christmas in July. Oops, sorry about that. I my head hit the camera, but alright, so, okay, so this one, is just another random one I did. I felt like playing around, using up some of my older supplies. So this is a lot of One Canoe 2 papers, some Spiegel Mom scrap sequins, that's Scrap and Happy Studio. That's my little kitty Barley. So they're Barley and Dennis. That's Dennis, my dog. They're mostly my muses when it comes to scrapbooking. Alright, so this is another one that I did for Coco Daisy about the different flowers in my garden. And I did a lot of vegetables this year, but I think next year I'm going to just focus on flowers. I really love how this came out. This I did for one of the Ali Edwards challenges. I played around with Distress Oxide inks. This is Dennis's birthday picture, and this is a hybrid one because these are Ali Edwards digital stamps. I really love how this one came out. This is one of my most favorite layouts in this book. It's just very simple. It's very Dennis. Alright, this one I did for Simple Scrapper. This is my little Barley. I think this is a Maggie Holmes collection. I forget exactly. I do write down on the back what everything is, so I don't forget, but anyway, there are some Spiegel Mom scrap sequins in there, the rose gold ones. So that's my sweet little Barley girl. I'm gonna push this up just a little bit there. Alright, so this one, I also did this for the Ali Edwards scrapbook challenge, and it looks like it's... one of the stickers is falling off here, so I should... Alright, I'm gonna... because I'm anal, I'm gonna fix that. Alright, so I did pull it out, and I put a little staple in it, so just to adhere it onto the page. So I did this one for one of the Ali Edwards challenges. I think the challenge was triangles, so I kind of made like a banner using some old cards. I like to do a lot of Christmas in July layouts. This one was in August, but it was still Christmas in July. So I used a lot of my old products. This is my first dog, Pierre. My little Pierre. I miss him. Okay, so moving on. This one was for Simple Scrapper. I'm playing around with watercolors here. This is not one of my most favorite layouts, but it's good. This is a date day that my husband and I had. These are from Everyday Explorer, I believe, the stamps. This one was done for Coco Daisy, and to be quite honest, when I first did it, I really didn't like it, and now looking back on it, I really love it. So this was Coco Daisy's September collection, and I don't remember the names of the collections right now, but this I did for Coco Daisy. Okay, moving on. This is absolutely one of my most favorite layouts. Unfortunately, I have to take out my nephew, but the colors just all worked out perfectly. This was also done for Coco Daisy. I really love this layout because of my nephew. This is gonna be blurred, so you're not gonna see him, but he's wearing blue, I'm wearing red. He's on a red fire truck that we gave him. There's a red chair and blue in the background, so I kept it very monotone, with just blues, a few little yellows there, but basically I wanted to really highlight that. So I absolutely love this layout. Okay, this one I did for Simple Scrapper. This is, it's in September, but I did a Halloween layout. And I used some of, I forget what this is called, but, I forget what this collection is. But anyway, I know that's from Felicity Jane, but I really like the way this one came out. I really like the kind of like the pattern of the squares. Okay, so moving on. This layout I did for Coco Daisy, using their September, I think it was called Solstice collection. So this is a star here that I traced out on the silhouette, and I punched out circles to put it on. Again, this one, when I did it, I didn't really like it. I think I had a tough time with the purples in this collection because people don't really scrapbook purple, but now looking back on this, I really do love this layout. This is my Mask Fashion Part 2, so if you look back here, this was the first one, Mask Fashion Part 1. So this is Part 2, this is just some of the masks that I've gotten. I probably will do a Part 3 eventually, maybe a Christmas edition one, I'm not sure, but this one was for Simple Scrapper. Okay, moving on. This is for Coco Daisy, so now we're getting into the fall. This was using, I think it's called the Flannel and Frost collection. I really loved this collection, and this pumpkin was really a lot of fun to make. I'm just sticking down the sticker a little bit. I have to maybe put some extra glue on it. It's coming up a little bit, but alright, so this one was really super fun to make. That's me when I was a baby in the pumpkin patch. I used some Distress Oxide inks in the back, and I really like the way this yellow comes out on the color. So this was one of my more favorite layouts. This one was using the Coco Daisy, the Flannel and Frost, but also the Halloween, special Halloween collection. I got into a lot of scrapping, and I'm going to do it again, scrapping my old photos. So that's me when I think I was about 3 years old, 3 to 4 years old there. Yeah, I was 4 because my sister was around, as Casper the Friendly Ghost. So I did Audrey the Friendly Ghost, and I embroidered all of this, and that was a pain in the ass, but it came out really nicely. Alright, so moving on. This is also Flannel and Frost. This is from Coco Daisy. Christine Everett, who's the owner of Coco Daisy, she did these whimsical like leaves, and I really loved how she did that, and I'm probably going to repeat this again this coming fall. So anyway, I really loved how this one came together. The planner papers, this might not have been planner paper, but basically I've really gotten into making my own sort of 6x8 or 12x12 papers out of smaller papers. I love doing that, and you'll see too, on a lot of them, I put a stitched border. I stitch borders on almost everything. Okay, so moving on. This is my first layout for Click Kits International, and I'm using alcohol inks. So this is my first layout for Click Kits, and also the first time I ever used alcohol inks, and I love them. I love alcohol inks. You will be seeing me use a lot of these in the future coming up. So I used alcohol inks, and I used some of the Attitude of Gratitude kit, so you can see I put some embellishments there. So the next one is also alcohol inks. This is probably, I think, my most favorite layout of all time. This is also for Click Kits. This is the second time I ever used alcohol inks, and this is just one alcohol ink. That's me and my mom when I was a baby. And then I just put some flowers down. This one, I'm not going to complain, but it didn't get as much love as I thought it would on Instagram, but I really, really, really love this one. This one, I think I forgot to share. I haven't shared yet. This is a Simple Scrapper layout. I think this ran in November because I did it in October. So I think I just, with December Daily and stuff, I just forgot to share it. But I'm using a lot of Ali Edwards products. There's some Coco Daisy you can see in there. I think the paper is an old Project Life Becky Higgins paper. I do really like this layout. I think I'm going to have to share it before I release this video, or close to when I release this video. Alright, moving on. I did this in the, oops, sorry, shuck the camera. I did this in the You're a Wizard, Harry Potter, Victoria Calvin scraps. I really like how this one came out. It's a Paige Evans cut file, which makes it, you know, super fun. So this one came out really nice. That's me as Tinkerbell. And I used some of the Simple Stories Say Cheese Halloween collection. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. This is the November collection from, this is for Coco Daisy. This is in the November collection from Coco Daisy. These are some gnomes by Linus Potts, who did them for Coco Daisy. So they're, that's another great layout. So you can see here, these are the planner papers, and it's hard to see, but I combined them to make one 12 by 12 page, which is, I really like doing that, and you'll see me continue that. Alright, this is another one I did for the Victoria Marie You're a Wizard crop. This one I also did for the Victoria Marie crop. This is me in the 80s. I forget what the prompt was, but it was like a reminisce or something like that. Maybe it was about the Harry Potter pensive. This is celebrating the house, the Harry Potter house you're in. I'm in the House of Ravenclaw. I'm very, very, very proud of being in the House of Ravenclaw. I love Harry Potter. I'm a Harry Potter super fan. This one is me. I was the unicorn. I have no idea who the other kids are. But this is in the 80s. Trick-or-treating, so I really enjoyed finding that picture. Okay, moving on. This is another one I did for Click Kits International. This is using the Simpler Life kit. And I really love how this one came out. I really love the play of the background. You can see again, I am putting borders on everything. I just do that. I mean, that's my style, I guess. So I really love these buttons and be able to put these buttons on, and the stencil and Dennis playing in the leaves. Okay, moving on. I did this for Coco Daisy. I did pretty much an embellishment wall. Again, I made up the paper here. I made the paper out of some of the planner paper that came in the kit. So I made a 12 by 12 size. So I'm really loving how you're able to get this look here. This one I might have done it for the Victoria Marie crop. I don't remember. I just got the idea, I think, really, for it. I might have put it in for one of the challenges, but I don't remember. But anyway, this is another one of my favorite layouts. Whoop! Sorry. During the pandemic, I really was very stressed out when I started to have to work from home, and I found that I started watching Disney movies, and they really balanced me and really helped me to move on. So yeah, so that's that, to move on and to be able to do my work. So that's that one. This one is I did for Coco Daisy. This combines both October and November's kit. This was for my 9-year wedding anniversary. I love how this came out. I think mostly because I really love our wedding photos. This one I also did for Coco Daisy. This one used the November kit, and this is my little Buddy Barley. So yeah, I liked that. I like the patterns. I like very linear kind of designs. But you know, I do some like messier designs, I guess. This one I did for Simple Scrapper. I made my own embellishments here. I'm gonna fix that. There we go. Alright, so I made my own embellishments. I had an idea. I really wanted to do the floral poinsettias on this. This is my grandfather and my aunt when I was a baby. So I didn't have any of poinsettias that I wanted for my idea in my stash, so I made them myself. So these came out really nice. I really like how this came out. Okay, and I will do a tutorial on how to make this. I just really ran out of time with December Daily. Alright, this one is, I did this for Simple Scrapper, but this is mostly using In a Creative Bubble and my new The Paper Person Kelly Perky Shop subscription. So again, making a stamp border. I did a border around the edge. I actually had washi tape down in order to do the stamp, and it ripped the page, so I went ahead and kind of distressed and ripped the rest of the page. This one I did for Simple Scrapper. This ran in the January-February issue of Spark magazine. I haven't shared this yet. I will be sharing this soon, but I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. So this is the last layout I did in 2020, 12 by 12 layout, and it's just celebrating my love for beer. All right, friends, there you go. There's a flip through of my second half of my 12 by 12 layouts for 2020. Thanks for watching.